You guys, I'm Christy from Blingee Thingee on Etsy, and today I'm going to be showing you step by step how I embellish this little girl's pair of Converse tennis shoes using the Flatback Pro and Rhinestone mixes that I sell in my shop. So to start with, what I used to embellish the sides was a pack like this that I sell in my shop. And this is just a mixture of flatback pearls and flatback resin rhinestones. This particular pack has pink and white flatback pearls in sizes 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 millimeter. And then also included in this pack are dark rose, light pink, and clear flatback resin rhinestones in sizes 3, 4, 5, and 6 millimeter. And they all come in this little package. And so to do this shoe, a little girl's size 7 infant toddler shoe, I used a pack of these, and this is what I had left over after completing the one shoe. So there was still quite a bit left over, not enough to do the other shoe. So actually for doing a toddler pair of shoes, you would need 2 packs of these. Now, I did the toe using mainly a 4 millimeter flatback resin rhinestone. I'll also leave the links for those. And then I used a size 3 millimeter to fill in the smaller spaces. And I have a tutorial for just the toe in a separate video, because today I'm just going to be showing you how to embellish the rest of the sides. So as you can see, these turned out super, super cute. It took me about an hour to do all the way around, and then about 10 minutes to do the toe. So for a total infant toddler project, you'd probably need about 2.5 hours to complete. The other items that you're going to need if you're embellishing Converse, you're going to need the E6000 glue, a tube of that. Make sure that you're using a bigger tube. You can buy the little bitty sample packs that they're about like this size for a tube. That's not going to be enough to do a whole project, so you're going to want to get a regular size tube of the glue. And then you're going to also need a tool to help you pick up the rhinestones to place them on your item. So this is a wax pencil rhinestone picker I sell in my shop. This one's $1.99. So like I said, today's tutorial is going to be step by step how to accomplish this look. Okay, so I'm just about ready to get started on this second shoe. So of course I have my shoe, I have my rhinestones and my pearls all laid out. I have my E6000 glue over here, and I have my wax pencil rhinestone picker, and I have coffee. So let's get started. So for this shoe, I'm just going to apply my glue just using the tip here. So I'm going to do the whole side of the shoe. The only thing that I'm not going to do is the tongue. I'm not going to do the tongue of the shoe. So, and I forgot my toothpicks. I will use toothpicks to kind of help me spread out the glue around those smaller places if I need to. So I will have those on hand. And now I'm just going to start applying everything. And I just want to make sure that since I have so many different things, I have 3 different colors of rhinestones in 4 different sizes, and I have 2 different colors of pearls in, let's see, 6 different sizes. I want to make sure that I'm really mixing them up as I'm applying them, because I don't want a big clump of big pearls and then I've ran out of those, and I just want to really mix everything up really good so it looks even. Trying to see if my camera is staying in focus. Now I have enough glue applied to the shoe that if I need to move things around once I get it on there, I'm totally able to do that. And I'm just going to keep applying the stones until I've used up all the places where I've applied the glue, and then I'll just put some more down and I'll just continue all the way around the shoe. Now a lot of times what people do, especially when you're working on like a bigger project, and because the thing is this size right here, this is a 10 millimeter. And so the more of those that you have, of course, because it's a bigger embellishment, it's going to cover the shoe a lot faster. So a lot of people, which means especially if you're doing this, this is what you do for a living, embellish and bling things out for people. I mean, time is really important. So using the bigger ones, you can get more done. So a lot of times what people will do is they'll purchase these rhinestone and pearl mixes, and then separately they'll buy some more just size 8 millimeter or 10 millimeter flatback pearls. And so you can totally do that too, because in these packs it's not just big sizes in there. There's an assortment of sizes. So if there's a particular size that you like working with more, then you can always purchase those also. And I carry all the different sizes, all the different colors in my shop. So I'll leave links for everything. I'm going to go ahead and cover a big area here. And I'm just going to use a toothpick to kind of spread it around. Okay. Still kind of early here, so kind of waking up this morning. I feel like I'm not moving very fast. Every once in a while this pencil doesn't want to work on those bigger pearls because they're heavier. And as you can see, it's just really nice having all of these assorted sizes, because I'm able to fill in every little space. I have all different sizes right here handy, so these little packs are definitely the way to go when you're doing something like this. And I'm just kind of all over the place. And it doesn't really matter. It all has glue on it, so. Okay, so that's what we've gotten done so far. Another thing I forgot to mention was that I did stuff the shoe with paper towels just to kind of smooth the canvas out and stuff. So I do have 2 paper towels stuffed inside of the shoe. And of course I took the shoelaces out before I started working too. And then what I did on the other shoe was after I was all done with it, then I just laced it with some ribbon that I got at Michael's. Normally what I have with me when I'm working and I'm using this particular tool here to pick everything up, I normally have a pair of tweezers also. I just didn't bring them over here this morning, but I use that. That comes in handy with the big pearls when sometimes this particular tool doesn't want to pick up the bigger pearls. Once I get to about a 10 millimeter, sometimes it has a hard time picking it up, but the rhinestones and the smaller pearls, it always picks it up really good. So these rhinestone and pearl mixes, I have about 40 different mixes available in my Etsy store. I'm just working today with the pink and white mix because that's what goes with this particular shoe. And I'm working today with a resin rhinestone and not a glass rhinestone. People have different preferences of the kind of stones that they like to use. But today I'm working with resin. Now, a lot of times when people are working on just the canvas part of the Converse, they don't even put the rhinestones. Like, they'll bling out the toe and then they'll just add pearls all around on the canvas. But since I'm working with these mixed packs, I'm using rhinestones also. Plus, I like it when the shoe has sparkle all the way around. So I don't know if you can see or not, but you can see how I have just like the small amount of glue left. So this is really where I like to kind of come in with some of those smaller stones and use those in that area where that glue is. And because that's what I do every time I start running out of glue, it really balances out on the shoe. But I like that. I like having the bigger stones and then also having a mixture of the smaller ones in there too. Especially of the rhinestones because it gives it a little bit more sparkle. Okay. So there we go. We're just going to continue to do this all the way around. And then I'm taking my toothpick, getting in those little spaces right there. Just kind of spreading it out. I'm just kind of twisting that toothpick so I don't have a big string when I pull it away. Got these little rhinestones that are sticking to. And then I think I have some glue on the end of my wax pencil, so. Oh my goodness. So another little trick that you can do is after the glue is dried, when you're working with a toothpick, you need it to be dry. You can actually, it's a great pickup tool too. Most of the time that's what I use anyway when I'm doing it. Here, I'll just show you. There was some E6000 glue on the end. It dried. And now I can actually take that and just use it as a tool. Okay, so we have half the shoe done. And so I'm going to shut my camera off and I'm just going to finish working and I'll come back once I'm almost done. Hey guys, so I've just continued to work. I'd shut my camera off, but as you can see, I've come all the way around to the other side. And I'm just kind of starting to near the end here. Had a little bit of glue left, so I'm just going to continue to fill in those spaces where I still have glue on the shoe. Actually, I see a little glue right over here, so I'm going to go ahead and put a stone there. I don't really do a lot of blinging items out, so I'm not the fastest. Definitely not the slowest, but I'm not the fastest. Some people, this is what they do all day, so they're like super, super fast. But for me, each shoe, including the toe, took about an hour and 10 minutes. So, like I said earlier, this is about a 2.5 hour project. Whoops, lost my stone. Sometimes those rhinestones like to stick to the top of the pearls. As you can see, we're almost done. Rhinestone stuck on my pencil here. I see a couple of little places where I didn't apply enough glue. So I want to get around that where the shoestring goes. So I'm just going to put some on a toothpick and then just apply a little bit of glue right in there, and then just use a smaller stone. Okay, and then I have one more little place where I need to apply a little bit more glue. Again, just going to go in with a toothpick. I can just kind of spread it out there. I keep switching back between my yellow pencil and my toothpick that has some E6000 glue on it. That's dry. Okay, so there we go. We have finished the other shoe. It's embellished all the way around. I'll add the link for everything that I used in this tutorial. So be sure to check out my Etsy store. And then also be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting weekly tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching.